my gosh. It just came. We like didn't make it. I told you we wouldn't make it. It's crazy. It's like a million miles an hour of wind and rain. Is our boat secure tight? Is it really?
Yeah.
We're good? Our boat's gonna be there when we get back?
That'll be there.
I'm Brooke, and this is Brayden. We have 2 kids and 2 dogs, Rooney, Penn, Fraser, and Captain. At 75 tons and 55 feet long, our home is different. With time being non-renewable and our home being, well, movable, around the world we go as we roam to know. Welcome aboard, Mermaid Monster. It was time to pick up and leave our beautiful anchorage in Palm Beach and head north to Stewart, where we would stage our boat and get ready to head north.
To give into the pressure. I'm posting pictures, trying to be someone I'm not. It feels just like I'm lying to you. I fake it, stage it, trying to live some perfect life. I know I'm wasting time, 'cause I just wanna call my friends and see what they're doing tonight. It doesn't have to be so special. I try to be myself, you do the same and we'll be alright. 'Cause this pressure's really bringing me down.
Shut up.
I wish I had the guts to start a conversation with someone.
You ready to go?
Yeah. Yes, I am ready to be in a dock for a little bit.
Look at that. Is that which one's mine? The peeps or the salad?
That one's mine. Yours is over there.
Oh, yours is the peep salad?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like sad circumstances, but it'll be nice. It sounds silly to not think about like water consumption so much. Always, it's good to not waste water, but we can actually take like a quick or a longer shower and do the dishes without stressing about water, you know, just stuff like that. Having AC and not running the generator, sounds like you'll probably sleep a little better at night.
It's been a little hot, yeah.
And then just being able to have a change of scenery. Even though I'm gonna kind of miss our routine and stuff, in a way, you know. Will you miss it here? Do you think
I've had
we'll
enough.
ever come back here?
I've had enough. I'm ready. I'm ready to move on. This is a great place, but I'm ready to get a change of scenery.
Oh, that's so hot.
So, engine's on.
Yeah.
So the hot water runs through the engine when it's on.
Yeah, it's really hot. It's not fun. Did Tagging Karen leave?
They left, so we're ready to go. Everything's ready to go. I can get the bridle off 20 minutes ago.
10 minutes?
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn this off and we can get going.
'Cause this pressure's really bringing me down.
Had a little bit of a meltdown. I don't know why. I'm just really anxious lately. So I need to just stop editing and put my phone away, and I'm gonna build Legos with the kids. So thank you, Danny, for sending us these Legos. Doggy face.
Okay, so I have a story for you guys. When we were pulling into this slip in this marina, everything was going fine, despite it blowing like 30, 25, gusts, knots of wind. It was really wild. And we're backing in, everything's good, and all of a sudden, right as we're just squaring up, this huge gust of wind comes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thrust to port, through the headset. And he did, but the door, I was jumping out of the boarding door to tie line, and right as I did that, there's this weird little plank thing that's poking out of our dock, and the boarding door got caught on it, and it ripped the door off, and the door went flying over my head, right, into the water. And I tell him, the boarding door's gone, and he's laughing. He doesn't believe me. So we secure the lines, he comes down, and he's like, oh my gosh, the door's really in the water. He takes off his shirt, he dives head first, right? He dives into the water, goes and grabs the door, and as he's coming back, a man's like, don't get in the water, it's jellyfish infested. And I think, it's the water hose, and I think he's kidding. So I look down in the water, he's not kidding. It is jellyfish infested. There's hundreds of them. So somehow Braden didn't get stung, and our door is fine, and we reattached it with no problem. But that's boat life. Things happen immediately, instantly, out of nowhere, and they can be really dangerous unless you know what you're doing and you handle it properly. And sometimes you don't, and you just freaking get lucky, and that's kind of what happened to us. But yeah, that's story time with Brooke. Bye. Now I gotta go wash the boat. So wait, so what we're gonna do today? We're gonna wash the tender, which is essentially like washing the car, huh?
I'm not touching the
No, he's gross. He's stepped in his poop. He's so silly.
Me.
Oh, good boy. Something crazy. We found this coconut, and in the last couple days, I think it has grown a mushroom on it. Wild. Oh. Okay, let me go put this away. Captain. How's it coming? Oh, it's so much better. Oh my gosh.
A lot of soot.
Oh wow, looks so much better.
So
Good.
the idea is it's gonna rain and then all the hard water will be washed away.
Hopefully. We've been working hard today.
And if it doesn't rain, we have to chamois.
Yeah, I don't want to chamois. My back hurts so bad. We have been washing our boat literally all day. I scrubbed the tender and got it spotless, like all the pontoons. But my back hurts so bad, I'm gonna be dead tomorrow. It turns out that Braden's theory was right. We washed the boat and it helped to remove the soot after the rain came. Whoop whoop. We are in our new slip for, we have a monthly slip. So we'll probably be here for the month since everything is closed anyway. And we had been at anchor for a long time. And so it's nice to just be able to step off the boat, take the dogs off, take the kids on a bike ride. This place is decent. And the staff is lovely. So we just arrived last night, so we haven't explored, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna go out on a walk, so I'll take you around with my iPhone. We got about 5 seconds into our walk when I got a call from Brayden saying he needed help back at the boat, so we turned around.
Yeah. Should explain what's going on.
You want me to explain it? So, here's what happened. Our gauge, our WEMA water meter, this is it right here. And it has a dead spot in it that was failing at a certain stage. So we took it out to see. But the problem was, we took it out from the top, but there was bolts hanging.
We have no way to take it out from the bottom.
So
unless you unbolted the entire tank.
Yeah, so we took it out, but what we didn't realize is that there was bolts underneath the plate that were holding it on. So those bolts are probably at the bottom of the freshwater tank now. So we gotta pull up this plate, find the bolts, put the sensor back on, and then bolt the whole thing back down.
This is why people drink. And we don't drink, so we have no way to cope with this crap. We actually just have 2 little kids that are like climbing on us while we're doing very tedious, stressful things. And they're like, I wanna help, I wanna help. So my best idea is to get fishing line with a magnet and we'll just stick it down in there and hopefully all of this will just stick to the magnet and we don't have to like pull this plate off. So fingers crossed that that works. Do you think, wait, hold on. Do you think it's gonna stick to the thing? What are you doing? Why don't you have to put it underneath?
If you cut it, I'd put it in the hole, but I can't get it through the hole.
After feeling like we were playing a carnival game, we got it. We got all the bolts out, sealed it all back up. Problem solved.
Oh my god. It just came, we like didn't make it. I told you we wouldn't make it. It's crazy, it's like a million miles an hour of wind and rain. Is our boat secure tight? Is it really?
Yeah.
We're good? Our boat's gonna be there when we get back?
That'll be there.
We got pasta to eat. I guess we're eating it in the car because it is crazy out there. I screamed. I literally screamed because a gust got me. It was like a million knives in my back. Rain.
Knives. Rain knives.
Oh my gosh, this is really violent. Like 3 more minutes and we would have made it.
Take one, Rennie.
Look, give me.
I feel like I'm in a car wash. I guess everyone is having dinner with us in here now. Oh, that's hot. It looks good though. Smells good so far. What is that?
Sausage.
Okay.
2 sausages. 1 for each kid.
Ah, that looks pretty good.
Mama, is it green?
Back one, take it off. Pull it hard.
I should have been playing with wires.
Okay, take it off.
I shouldn't be
got
playing
it.
with wires. Is that light supposed to be helping you?
Yeah, it's just in my eyes.
It's not. Is it mood lighting for the video? So it doesn't seem like it's very helpful.
Jackets.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Jackets?
You want another jacket?
I can use these for out project.
For our project?
Alright.
No.
One more, and then we're gonna hook it up. And then hopefully we get this AC going.
But you're not
Mom-
gonna shock yourself, yeah?
What?
You guys, as always, thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, give us a like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. We'll see you all next week.
Said you needed a break.
Good morning. Good morning. So I'm going to talk about something a little bit different that's not boats. I'm going to talk about documenting memories. I woke up and I looked over and Penn's sitting on the floor and he is looking at our scrapbooks, which are a little different than most people's scrapbooks. They're actual memory books. I use a company called Blurb, and it's BLURB. They're a great company. You can build your own template, or you can use one of their templates to drag and drop photos in. So what I'm going to share with you guys is a little tip. So this is one of the books that we have. This is from 2015. Okay, so that's our 2015 book, and this is what it looks like. It goes in order January all the way through to December. I do one every year. What I do, what's the easier way to do it, is you make a file on your computer that says 2020. Inside the file, you then put January folder, a February folder, March, April, May, and all the way down. So you have a folder for every single month. And then at the end of each month, or in the middle or whatever, just as you go, you drag and drop photos that you like into that January folder. So by the end of January, you have all your January photos that you're gonna put in your book. Keep it to about like 10, not even 5 maybe, because you times that by 12 and you're gonna have a lot of photos. And I keep it really simple. I don't really do descriptions. You could if you wanted, but what has happened is I've been doing this since Rooney was born. And now I've got, 7 or 8 years worth of these books, and they are so much fun to look through. And they're very easy to build, because by the most overwhelming thing that people do is by Christmas, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to make my husband a book, or Father's Day. And what happens is they have like 4,000 photos to go through for the year. And it's not easy to do. So if you do it through the whole year and you organize your photos by come December, all you have to do is dump the photos into your book, because you've already sifted through them all. So that's my little tip to you, and it works very well for us. But the kids, I often find them sitting on the floor, especially Penn. He loves memories and videos and pictures. So he goes through these books, oh my gosh, a couple times a week.